Hi, I'm Larisha, and thanks for watching 2717 Parenting. If you've seen my last videos, we have been talking about how caring for our overall well-being strengthens us and puts us in a much healthier position to be the parents our children need. We need to care for our physical, psychological, and relational health. Today we'll be talking about the fourth piece, our core health. So let's get started. What exactly is our core health? Our core health is our values, beliefs, morals, ethics, and spirituality that we have gotten from our worldview. And these aspects have become so ingrained in our personalities that it impacts our lives in ways that we don't even recognize. We can struggle with our core health in a couple of different situations. The first is when we have had a shift in our values and beliefs. It is a normal, healthy process for growth and maturation to evaluate our worldview and beliefs to see what we still hold true and what we want to pass down to our children, to decide what areas are gray negotiable for us, and to determine things that we want to let go of. Because if we don't do this, our beliefs are not truly ours. Unfortunately, when we do this, those in our life may not understand, causing a shift or even tension in our relationships with them. So, how can we still hold on to our beliefs and sustain these relationships that are important to us? I'm going to talk about that next. I want to give you the example of Jenny. Jenny grew up in a family where issues of faith and spirituality were never really talked about or discussed. But recently, she's decided to become a member of her local community of faith. Needless to say, her family and friends have a lot of questions, wondering how she has come to this decision and shift in her values and beliefs. Also, since she has told them about her decision, they've distanced themselves, causing her to feel very lonely, isolated, and misunderstood. So, what steps can Jenny take to still hold on to her new beliefs and values while sustaining these relationships that are important to her? The first step that Jenny needs to take is to have open, honest, and respectful conversation with those in her lives. She needs to talk with them about how she's come to this shift and came to adopt these new beliefs and values and why. She needs to express that she hopes that they will support her and what that support would look like. She needs to tell them that she will do her very best to understand their perspective and where they are coming from. They also need to talk about how there may be any shifts or changes in the relationships now that she has her new beliefs and values. And she needs to express any needs that she may have from them during this time. The second thing Jenny needs to do is validate these relationships. She needs to let those in her life know that they are important to her and she values them and wants to continue having a relationship with them. Unfortunately, some may not accept her new beliefs and values, causing either a major shift or loss in the relationship. If that is the case, Jenny will need to mourn and grieve those changes and loss while looking for other relationships that can support her values and beliefs. Taking these steps will allow Jenny to still hold on to her new beliefs and values while sustaining these relationships in a healthy way. And doing these two things will help strengthen and support her overall well-being. We can also struggle with our core health when we interact with others who have a different worldview from us. Globalization has made it possible for people from different backgrounds and lifestyles to live together in community. And this is a beautiful, wonderful thing. But if both sides don't understand where the other is coming from, there can be a lot of misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and tension. So what is the best way to navigate this kind of situation? Let's go back to our example of Jenny and see how she would do this. A new neighbor has just moved next door to Jenny, and they are excited to get to know each other and develop a friendship. Yet Jenny and her neighbor come from very different cultural and faith backgrounds. So what steps can they take to help minimize any misunderstandings or hurt feelings? The first thing that Jenny and her new neighbor need to do is to approach a relationship with a sense of openness. Openness is the quality of being receptive to new ideas, opinions, and experiences. Both need to come to the relationship with a genuine curiosity about each other's backgrounds and beliefs and lifestyles. Without doing this, they truly will not know each other. And they also both need to know that they are invested in the relationship and are willing to work on it. The second thing Jenny and her neighbor need to do is to have open, honest, and respectful communication. They need to be able to talk about each other's beliefs and values in a respectful way and to discuss things that they may not agree on. They also need to be willing to work out any conflicts that may arise when there are clashes in their beliefs. The last thing that Jenny and neighbor need to do is be willing to admit when they are in the wrong and ask for forgiveness. When you have two people coming from very different backgrounds, inevitably there will be misunderstandings and hurt feelings. When this happens, the person who is in the wrong needs to seek forgiveness and admit what they did. And the person who was hurt needs to accept that apology. This allows the relationship to be mended and reconciliation to happen, and actually ultimately strengthening their friendship. By taking these steps, Jenny and her neighbor will be able to stay true to their values and beliefs while developing a healthy and sustainable relationship. And these two things will strengthen their overall sense of well-being. Thanks for watching 2717 Parenting. I hope you were able to see that our overall well-being is supported when we consider not only our own core health, but of those around us. When we care for our physical, psychological, relational, and core health, our overall well-being is strengthened, putting us in a stronger and healthier position to be better parents for our children. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, or share. If you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. In my next video, I'll talk about the 4 most common parenting styles. I hope you will watch, and thanks for joining me along this journey of parenting.